What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norrin Red 89 here, bringing you another video. And today's video is going to be a catch up on my physical media collection. I'm going to go over the titles that I picked up during September. It wasn't that many. We didn't go crazy trying to spend money all nuts or nothing like that. But I did get a few new additions to the physical media collection. Like I said, today we're going to go over them and chat about them and all that kind of stuff. And don't forget to like and subscribe too, especially if you're new to the channel. Now let's get into this video. Roll it. So today we're going to go over the new additions to my physical media collection. Like I said, I picked up about 5 new titles, but there's one that has 2 movies in it, and another one that's a collection of movies. So there's a few different movies in this stuff. So let's get into this right away with the Strangers collection. These are the new, like Walmart has these kind of glow in the dark cases, and there's orange, green, and then there's blue ones and all that kind of stuff for the Halloween season. And this is the Strangers 1 and 2. So we have the Strangers and the Strangers Pray at Night in here. Let's go into the cover right there. There's the cover, and that's just a slip. And like I said, and it has both the movies in here, 2 separate discs, so that's cool with me. I like that. And The Strangers is amazing. Like, I love these movies. Like, both of them are really, really good. Atmospheric films, very Alfred Hitchcock style type films in terms of just really getting the tension. The second one is definitely more of a slasher type vibe film. The first one I would classify more as just like a home invasion, very tense thriller that takes like all night. And I like the first one a little bit better because the creep value and the atmosphere is a little bit stronger, but Strangers Pray at Night is almost just as good. A lot of people do like the second one a lot better, and I can totally understand that because I do really enjoy both, but I'm definitely a bigger fan of the first film out of these 2. Next up, we have the Bela Lugosi Complete Dracula Legacy Collection, and this has in it right here, this has 6 films. So we have Dracula from 1931, Dracula's Daughter from 1936, Son of Dracula from 1943, House of Frankenstein from 1944, which is actually the main reason I wanted to pick this up. I really do love that film. House of Dracula from 1945, and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein 1948. So there's a really good group of films on here, all the black and white old school type Universal monster films. House of Frankenstein is actually my favorite because it's kind of like the first like crossover film. You know, we have Dracula in there, we have the Wolfman, we have Frankenstein. It's kind of like I said, the first kind of versus film, and it's a crossover film, so that's what's kind of really cool about it. And like I say, we have other legacy collections too that I might actually consider picking up. Like, there are multiple movies on different discs in this one, and this is just DVD. Of course, the formats for both of these, but I didn't have any of these Dracula films. And like I said, House of Frankenstein is one of my favorite black and white films, and when I saw it was part of this with this cool glow in the dark Dracula box with Bela Lugosi on the front, I was like, I'm gonna score that. And like, that was an amazing pickup. I believe that was only like $14, that one. Next up, we have Hellfest with the slip. I was happy about this one too. And Hellfest is one of the best modern day slashers. Like, it just is. Look at that slip, the back right there, the slip. Here's your front. And man, the other, this character right here, this slasher, the other, oh, so great. Like, I love the way they treat him in this film. It's like amazing. And it's about a group of teens that go to like one of those haunted theme parks to go get scares and stuff like that and have a good time for the spooky season. And man, the other is badass for real. Like, great slasher. The kills aren't the most outrageous kind of crazy kills, but what's amazing about this film is just the Halloween vibes. It really does ooze atmosphere in terms of the Halloween atmospheres, because especially because it takes place at a like horror type theme park and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like the way the creators take care of their slasher character in this film and like keep it a mystery, and it's very like just ominous, and he feels like a force of nature more than an actual person, and I like that about this movie. Next up, we have Blood on Her Name, and this is the only one. I picked this up actually at Dollar Tree, and this is the only film in here out of all these films that I haven't seen yet. So this is one, if you've seen this one, I would love to know in the comment section. Let me know. Like I said, I always like interested and pick up, especially if a movie's cheap and I'm like, oh, like I look at it, it's got some interesting story back stuff, or the title, you know, or something grabs me, an actor or an actress that's in it. I'm gonna pick it up because I'm like, why not? You know, it might be bad, might be horrible, but it could be really good or just mediocre. I don't care. Like I said, for movies, I'm one of those people that gives a movie a shot every time. I'll give it a fair shake and I'll watch any movie once, for real. I'll watch any movie once just to know like my feeling on it and whether or not I'm gonna watch it again. Now, I saved the best for last, and this one actually stars Haley Griffith, Rebecca Romaine, and Jerry O'Connell, and that was the main reason. I'm going to tell you right now why I got it. It's because of the cast and the really cool cover. This is our cover art right here, and this is Satanic Panic is actually the full name of it. You can see that on the actual cover, and then this is the slip. But oh man, this film is out there. Like I said, I saved the best for last because this is one of those movies that you can watch like 30 minutes of this movie or 40 minutes of this movie and you're going to have no freaking clue how it's going to end. Of course, you know, it's Satanic Panic. It already has the cover. You can tell there's like, you know, cult stuff and Satan worshiping type stuff going on in that film. But in terms of, like I said, a movie that just like goes for it, like I said, it goes for it. And I love our main protagonist character, who is a pizza delivery woman, and I used to be a pizza delivery boy, so I'm kind of fond of characters like that. She's working for minimum wage, trying to make as much as she can, offer tips and all that kind of stuff. And what ensues when she goes to a house that she thinks like, oh, I'll take that delivery, and it's out of your delivery zone, which is kind of forbidden. You never want to take the deliveries that are like, oh, that's not our delivery zone, that's too far out there. You don't want to do those. And then like what ensues and happens in this movie is amazing. The cast is great. Chelsea Stardust is the director of this film, and this is, I believe, her first directorial debut film, and I must thank her so much because this is one of the most fun times I've had recently watching a film, and especially because it's October, this spooky season. Like, I was so happy. It was a perfect watch because, like I said, it's one of those great movies that 40 minutes in, 50 minutes in, you're not going to know how it's going to end because all the twists, all the turns, all the psychotic stuff that goes down in this movie. And there's some gruesome stuff in this movie. There's wild kills, gory stuff, vulgar language, but like I said, all the twists, all the turns, and the cool protagonists that we have in this film, because she actually makes a friend too in this movie and has someone tagging along with her, and I think their chemistry on screen was amazing. So this is a recent film too, 2019, so Satanic Panic, I totally recommend checking that film out, and I was happy that I bought that. This was actually a Dollar Tree buy as well, with the slip and everything, and I was like, damn, like that's why I was like, I had to thank the director of this film, Chelsea Stardust, because for being able to put this film out there, her directorial style and like the comedy, it's such a self-aware type, fourth dimensional wall breaking type film because it has elements in it like that, and they comment on the film itself while you're watching it, and it's just, but it's good. Like I said, the gore is there, the funny like comedy lands, the gruesome nature of the film I like, the acting I think is top notch, and I actually think the dialogue is really witty and hilarious. So Satanic Panic was probably my favorite out of all these ones that I picked up recently. It was probably my favorite of the new additions because it was a new film, never seen it, and it just blew me out of the water. Like when I have a lot of fun with a film, like, and it sticks in my mind, it's, you know, I'll remember that film, and that's why I like venturing out and finding new horror films, because especially horror, like if horrors, I've seen thousands and so many, and it's like, when I love the fact that it's able to stick in your memory. This is one of those movies, like if you only watch it once, you're still going to remember it like forever. Like it'll stick in your brain. So that's why I like this genre the most. So thanks for sticking around with me all for my physical media collection update on what I picked up during September. Let me know in the comment section what you all think of it, and like I said, if you've seen this one right here, if anyone's seen this movie, let me know in the comment section what you think of it. I would love to hear from all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get more videos like this. And pretty soon on my channel, I'm going to be dropping my top 10 supernatural films. So like ghost films, possessed houses, stuff like that. I'm going to be doing my top 10 list of those kind of films, but also doing some reviews for some of the films that are going to be either on the list or in that genre, just to give you a feel and all that kind of stuff. So as most importantly, as we end these videos, always have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.